Hello everyone, welcome. Trying out Solarpunk. I ended up trying it out earlier, and I had not gotten my settings correct, so I ended up not recording any audio for the entire like hour and a half that I ended up recording. So I am restarting it. But this will be a new playthrough. Relatively, I've played around with it before, and I additionally ended up playing on the demo, so some of this stuff is not necessarily new to me, but uh, some of it will be new because I haven't played anything past the demo. And since a lot of the game might have changed since the demo, I'm not sure what everything that I'm going to end up encountering in the game as well. So I'm just going with a standard one. I am noticing here, which I ended up discovering while I was playing the game, is lightning can hit and hurt you, which means thunderstorms are an issue, and you can die from it and from other things. There's no PvP or PvE from what I can tell on this, but the environment itself, hunger, thirst, and lightning apparently can hurt you. So we will have to watch for that as well. But let's get into it. All right. So we are on an island in the air. It's a long way down. So those of you who have never seen this game, it is a very relaxed game. There's no PvE, there's no PvP. It's you're running around exploring and discovering new things. And I am apparently quite hungry, so we'll fix that. As well, I need to build a... Nope, that's not the right button. Nope, that is also not the right button. I'll pick up everything that I can. How do I... Oh, that's a button. Okay. F. I can't build because I don't have sticks and stones. Okay. There's some stones. And as well, I apologize if the sound isn't great. I'm hoping it's alright because I tested it out, but I got a new mic because my old one was kind of in the way. And I think I got the settings right on this, but if there's any issues with it, please let me know. It might sound great on my machine, but it won't necessarily sound great on other people's machines, so if you notice anything that I need to improve on, please feel free to let me know, and I will try to figure it out and fix it. Oh, loot. Don't mind if I do. Oh, and there's all the stones and sticks that I might need. And another berry bush. So that should... that should get me more than enough to be able to get what I need on this. But in the process, I have also run out of room on my hotbar, so let's get this. Just kind of bugged me to leave that just sitting there for some reason. I need a pickaxe to get those guys, and I don't need them yet. What else do we got here? And honestly, I was thinking on doing this game, but partially this is a sound test and a systems test for the most part. I don't know whether people will enjoy watching me play this. I know I've been enjoying it so far of what I have played. But I like more relaxed crafting games. So I mean, I like a little bit of excitement, but not too much. And it seems to have just enough of that. You've got, especially with the lightning, because the lightning gives enough of a environmental hazard that you actually have to think about what you're doing, because you can get hit by the lightning, and as well your stuff can be hit by lightning, specifically plants. Buildings I don't think take any damage, but when you plant crops, lightning can strike the crops and turn them to garbage. Now, great thing is that you don't lose the seeds that you planted, so you can actually replant them. But it does. Whoops. I'm gonna need to craft another axe. And I'm also going to have to move this to my hotbar. But yeah, so you gotta really think about what you're doing and where you're putting stuff, because as far as your planting is concerned, because if you're not careful and you have to pay attention to the... Oh, hello. Hi there. Swoosh. Her name is Swoosh. I don't know if I need to get any more. Oh, there's another berry bush. Although I also have this honey bread. I don't know how much health that's gonna end up getting back for me, so I'm gonna hold off on that for now. I'm just collecting up some materials for the time being, and I like this spot for planting, mostly because it's nice and close to water. Because one of the things that you also need to worry about is watering your plants. Although now might be a good time. Ooh. Cotton. Oh, and another cotton plant. We'll take that. I think this is iron. And some stones. Oh, and another cotton plant. Can I get that from here? Nope, I can't. Oh, maybe. Maybe. Nope, I can't. I'm gonna have to clear out that, but I'm gonna need a pickaxe to do that. I've already gone through, there was a tutorial that ended up showing the basics of it. I went through it with the last run through that I ended up doing that turned out terribly apparently because I messed up on the settings and didn't record any audio for it. But so this time around I already know kind of what I'm doing. I say kinda, but alright, so next thing I am gonna need is a hoe. Let's put that there. Because, and you know what? I'm gonna move these eventually, but for right now I'm just gonna end up putting it here. Just because it's next to water. How many seeds have I got? I've got 4. I got 3 cotton seeds and 4 berry seeds. So I need 7. So we'll do 4 of those. And then 3 cotton bushes. You know what? I'm going to do 4 because there's a cotton bush over there that I can get relatively quickly. So I'm going to put that down in preparation for it. Now, cool thing is with rain is it also ends up watering your crops. So for right now, I don't need to worry about watering the crops manually, but I will because there will be times where it's not raining, which I mean stands to reason, but I'm gonna need a pickaxe as well because at the very least I am gonna need to clear out this rock over here to get access to the rest of the island. There, and I think that's what I need to be able to get at this cotton bush here. Let's put that there. Got a bunch of seedlings that I can plant for new trees, but I'm gonna end up leaving that for now just because I'm gonna have enough resources for the time being just from the trees that I've already got. Now, I mean, it does take a little bit for the trees to regrow, but it shouldn't be so bad that I'm gonna have difficulty actually collecting resources for the time being. Alright, and I honestly think that this view is the nicest view, so I am going to build a house here, or at least a workshop for now, because I'm gonna need some additional upgrades, and I need a spot to put a crafting table, and this is a help guide, which isn't necessarily critical, and I'm not going to be able to build anything until I end up doing the crafting table for right now. I probably should have turned on the tutorial for this to show off what the tutorial can do with the game, but I'm hoping that me playing the game will be enough for people to figure out. But we'll clear out this area here, and then I'm going to put a I'm gonna build a crafting table for now. Should be as good a place as any. I'm just gonna drop it down here temporarily because there's gonna be some upgrades that I need to be able to do. One of them being I am gonna need a research table. To do that, I'm gonna need cloth, which, since I've collected up some cotton, that will be useful. Now, obviously, I'd like to be able to put these in a building, but at this point in time, I haven't unlocked the buildings yet, because I actually need to unlock that ability. So one thing I'm gonna need definitely is that, and eventually I'm gonna need a bed. So actually, let's do that first. Might as well do all of these. Cotton on its own isn't all that useful. And I'll craft that while I'm at it. We'll make a bed. Now, to unlock the next tier, I'm going to need... Actually, you know what? I'm gonna get this for now. I am gonna need some beeswax to get to the next level, which means I'm gonna need a beehive, so I might as well get that. I don't necessarily need this right now, but I mean, I've got enough materials for it, so I might as well go for it. Alright. Next. I'm gonna need one of these eventually as well, so I might as well build one now. And let's put one of these down. So what this does, terrain too steep, where? Oh, sure, that should be good enough. What this does is it collects rainwater, because you can't drink out of any old water source. You actually need to use filtered, which apparently this is collecting rainwater is healthier than drinking out of a lake, which, I mean, kind of makes sense, but I mean, it's game mechanics, so again, not necessarily realistic, but I mean, if you tried doing that, and if you tried drinking out of a lake in real life, yeah, you're kind of risking it. All right, so next we're gonna need to build stuff. So let's get a build hammer built, because that will end up allowing us to start building a base of some sort. Is that gonna work? I don't know how far out I can build this. Yeah, so that's gonna end up being as far as we can go. I wish there was a way to work with that, though, because as of right now, doesn't really build Oh, yeah, and see, I can't do that. So as of right now, I can't do any of this stuff. I can only build these here like this. Which, I mean, I can get enough coverage for most of it. But there actually isn't a... at least that I can see, there's no way to actually make this work like... most building games where you have a block underneath. At least that I can tell. There might be a way of doing it. Oh, and... this is gonna bug me now. Isn't it? Because these are different directions. Alright, I guess I'll have to fix it. Which ones are the wrong way? These are the majority of them going this direction, so anything that's not that direction will... those ones are okay. I mean, it doesn't change anything, but having the boards go the same direction kind of bothers me. So I'm just gonna redo this and make them all go the same direction. Yeah, see... Most block style games, and it's messed up already because I'm going the wrong direction. Those are going the right direction, sort of. I mean, they don't exactly line up, but it should be fine. I can kind of live with that. There we go. So one thing that I'm still trying to figure out some parts of this game. And I can do that. Let's do this again. Yeah, so that's my limit there. Yeah, because you can't... Like, I can do this, which I can change the height of it, but it doesn't actually change... It just changed the height at which it's going to end up connecting. It doesn't actually make it so that you can block it in. So it ends up being a little bit weird in that regard. Oh, oops. How about this? Like this? Rotate. Like that. Oh, I can do that. Alright. But I can't do that. But I'm wondering, since this is the longest path here, I might do this instead. Because I can do regular flooring. Like that. And just extend it like this. theoretically, I don't know how far out I can build, but this will be a nice back porch. Apparently I need some more. Oh, I am thirsty and I am hungry because I completely forgot about food and water. Well, let's eat some honey bread and we'll have our watermelon juice that we came with, which does a little bit, and we'll drink out of this to get the rest of it. And we'll eat some berries, which should help our health out a little bit, and a little bit of water. All right, so next things that I need that, so I'm gonna need to get a bunch of wood, so we'll collect up some wood. Now, the one cool thing about the way that they've designed this is when you chop down trees, you don't actually have to collect it. It just automatically collects it. Same with stones. The big advantage of the trees, though, is if the falling down animation ends up having them fall over an edge or something, you don't actually have to worry because it doesn't actually have any impact on your collection of it. It just it's literally just an animation. It actually doesn't have any impact on how it gets into your inventory. I am worried about how much inventory I have. I'll probably have to build a set of stairs or something. Whoops. And I like that there's lots of different ways that you can collect up materials on this as well. So, like getting sticks, it's not just one way of getting sticks. You've got the bushes that drop sticks, as well as you can convert them from wood. So they've thought through that, at least. I mean, it's mostly leaves that you end up getting from that, but all right, so actually, since I've collected up a few of these, I am going to put up some walls. Where was the limit of this? This here. So I want this to be here like this. Yeah, that's kind of in the middle. Actually, since I can't do that, we're gonna do a nice even amount there. I wouldn't have minded this being a little bit lower to get out to here, but I don't know of any way of extending it so that it actually, the foundations work well. Where's the there we go. So I'm gonna put a door here and a door here. So this will be the front entrance and this will be the back entrance. And since that's there, I'm gonna put that like that. You know what? I'm gonna do that like that. I don't know if there's anything that I can do to make this look like it's not hanging in the air. Wooden pillars. Well, I guess not. This only snaps to the underside. Oh, unless I can do this. Oh, I can. Look at that. So theoretically, it snaps to a building, so that should at least look all right if it weren't. Oops. I put it the wrong direction. There we go. And we'll finish off. I don't have any glass, so if you're looking at the windows, there's a reason why I haven't done any windows. Windows require glass, so I will not be able to do that until I have glass available. So for right now, that'll just have to be like that. And then we'll do that, and then that, and we'll change direction so that it's there, and then it sort of looks okay. I'm gonna need... Right now, I'm just gonna put this here, but what I'd like to be able to do is put a porch on this. But I also am going to need to plant some trees and gather up some more wood before that happens, so we'll have to live with that for now. What else can I do? Let's finish off this. If I can get it to snap properly. Okay, so we've got a room, and we're gonna need a roof of some sort. So let's just do this here like this. And with all of this taking so much wood, I may have some issues with that. Since this is even... Oh, yep, and I ran out. Okay. Let's go collect up some wood. I guess in the mean... I'm gonna plant some of these guys down first, though. Because I think I'm reaching the point where it would be more convenient to have these planted. More from having to, instead of having to run all over the island to get materials for this building, if I had them close by, it would make it so much easier. So we'll just plant as many as I can. And we'll collect this up. I don't know whether the height or if there's any difference in growth makes any difference to what amount of materials you get out of it. Maybe that's something I can do for testing to see whether it makes any difference whatsoever. But that might be something that I end up doing some research on and seeing whether if I end up having a different if the trees have different growth, whether it makes any difference. And I got distracted, so now I need to start collecting up the wood that I was planning on collecting up. And I'm gonna need some sticks, so I'm gonna pick up any sticks that I see around here. And I'm not collecting up any of the stones for right now, because I'm trying to get a base built first. for right now, I need to unlock a bunch of stuff before I can go to the next level, where I actually need the materials from the stones. So for right now, everything that I've got is perfectly fine, as well as these guys here are iron rocks, and I can collect them, but for right now I have no need for iron, because again I need unlocks for it. So for right now I'm not gonna worry about collecting up all the materials that I don't need. And I am realizing that I completely forgot about my crops, and they have grown quite well. As you can see, I got the exact right amount of seeds back, so that's the one good thing about this. Once you find... The only way to get seeds is to find the original plants that growing in the wild. But once you end up collecting up a seed from the initial plant, you don't actually need to worry about it again. Because even when lightning strikes these and ruins the harvest on it... Oh, I think... Are you okay? That tree fell right on you. I'm so sorry. Doesn't seem to have done any damage, though. So I guess it's alright. I'm not gonna swing an axe around you, though, because I'm kind of worried about that. I don't even know if there is any, like, collecting meat from chickens. I mean, I would hope that I could probably collect eggs at some point. That would be kind of nice. But there only ever seems to be one chicken on the island to start. I don't know if I'll be able to raise chickens at some point. Because again, the farthest that I've played on this is the demo, which even my last run through with when I first started this with the tutorial and that, I ended up getting a little further than the initial playthrough, the initial demo, but it didn't really have that much more on it. Okay, have I collected up all the wood that I can? No, there's still a few here. Oh, I am going through so many axes. Oops, there's some sticks and stones that will not break my bones. Unless I'm jumping from a great height. I don't remember, have I built a bed yet? I haven't built a bed yet. I should probably think about that at some point. I don't think tiredness is a thing. At least I haven't encountered it yet, but I mean, other than making it so that it's not dark out all the time, I don't see much of an advantage to having a bed. I don't know if it acts as a respawn point either, so I mean that might be an advantage. I mean, it might be a little too Minecraft, but hey, if it works, it works. All right. Okay. First of all, I'm gonna move these. How do I... So, and I don't have enough room in my inventory. Whoops. Okay, what can I drop for now? Ugh. Okay, perfect. Let's move this over to here. Let's make a shop here. Like that. 'Cause I think I would like to build a chest. And I'll put that over here in the corner, I guess. So I'm gonna put all of these leaves in here for now. I haven't encountered a recipe that I need for that uses the leaves yet. Now we'll leave this here because it's gonna collect up some water. Actually, let's take a drink from it. While we're here. But yeah, I haven't encountered any use for the leaves except as like burnable material. Which, I mean, that in itself is useful, but I mean, can this fit here? Yeah, there we go. Okay, so I have a build hammer and I need beeswax. So let's build a I keep getting distracted. Let's do finish this off here first. Get a roof on here. And then we'll clean this up. Where is... Oh, here we go. So that there, that there. We rotate and put that there. Do the same on the other side. And then think that. Yeah, there we go. The snapping is a little bit weird in the game, because you have to kind of aim towards empty space, whereas other games tend to snap to other items, so you need to point at them, so it's a bit... I mean, it works, but it seems a little awkward. At least from... like transitioning from one game to another. It's probably perfectly fine. It's just wrapping your brain around it. Where's a good spot for this? Seems like a good spot right here. Okay, so next. We've got a bed. We can only sleep at night. Next, I'm gonna build 2 of these. What else do we need? I don't think we need anything else like that. Campfire? It's decorative. So, no point in building that. You know, for the sake of semi-realism, I'm going to build the beehives down here. And kind of keep the farm area here, and then the building and that crafting area over there. This seems like a good spot right there. And then we'll put the next one. Oh, I can't put it that close. All right, where can I build it? There we go. So that can keep going like that. I need to water these because there wasn't enough rain. So we need to water these because now they're dry. And this is where having this over here is an advantage, because then I can just run over there, fill it, because honestly, this bucket this watering can does not fill very much. So, like, you can barely do a fifth one. Hey, buddy. Wish I could pet you. Even if it's, like, kind of symbolic or anything, that would be kind of cool. And it makes me want to see if there's any other creatures anywhere else in this world and see if I can pet them. Okay. Yeah, I think that's a good spot for now. We got quite a bit done. I might plant a few more trees for now, but until I can get beeswax to unlock the next tier, I think we've built everything that we can build. This might be useful for something else down the line if I end up wanting to get closer to that, but since I've built I've built the planting plots, I think that's the word, but since I've built it close to water, I don't actually need these. This might be useful later, but I don't know. We'll hold off on that. 2 of these beehives should be enough, because that should give me enough to be able to make some lighting in here, because I'd like to build some candles for some lighting, and I'm going to need that. But I think I'm going to leave that here for now. I hope that you enjoyed it. If you did, leave a like. Subscribe if you want to stay up to date on the new videos that are coming out. And if, at the very least, if you wanted to help support the channel, that would be grateful as well. If you want to support the channel even further, I have a link in the description and on my channel to Patreon. But if you want to support me even further, that would be great as well. But that will be it for me for this episode. I hope you have a great rest of your day, and bye-bye.